Good afternoon, Sava here from Sava Talks Football. I hope everybody is well. Welcome to a daily dose of Spurs. This is episode 3. Today, what I want to talk about is Tottenham Hotspur this weekend and what a massive, massive opportunity it is for us to really pull clear in that fourth position. Yes, Brighton have got 2 games in hand on us, but Newcastle, who are the team closest to us, play in the League Cup final, which means we can go many points clear of them. Yes, they'll have games in hand, but once I was told, and I truly believe this, that points on the board is better than games in the bag. So what do you think? Can Tottenham get Potter the sack? It's an interesting one. I did a bit of a show on this last night, but I'm a firm believer, I truly believe this, that if Spurs beat Chelsea this weekend, I can't see that there is any way at all that Potter keeps his job. I think it will be untenable for the owners, no matter how much they want to back him, no matter how much I think managers need time and how chairmen need to be patient and how much I'd like to see an English manager doing well, albeit at Chelsea, so a bit of a conflict there. I do think it will be untenable. So the question is, can Spurs get him the sack? Can Spurs beat Chelsea? This is a team we don't do well against at home. We don't really do well against them away either. There's been the odd result throughout the years, but there's a reason they used to call it 3-point lane. They're not in any sort of form. They've not won this year, if I'm correct. They've spent a lot of money. They've got 14 new players in the last 7 months. They've got a new manager, new owners, new technical director of football. Can we beat them? This is the big question for me today. For me, this will show a real sign, not because it's Chelsea, but because we've got the opportunity to pull clear in fourth. And again, I keep saying to everyone, 4th place is great. Yeah, beating teams like West Ham is great, and I'm not knocking it because you can only beat who's in front of you. But for me, the big thing is consistency. Consistency is key. And I know a lot of people will never go at me. I know a lot of people think I'm pessimistic. A lot of people come onto my show after we've beaten West Ham and go, oh, be happier. But for me, I really need to see consistency before I start to believe. In the last 16 games, someone was telling me that I think we've won 8 and lost 8. Possibly a draw in there, but losing 8 and winning 8 tells you that there's no consistency at this football club. Yeah, we may be 4th, but for me, I think it's a poor league. But we won't go down that route today. For me, consistency is everything. We've beaten West Ham. Go and beat Chelsea. Then beat Wolves in the league. Get 3 wins on the bounce. Now I'm starting to make us top 4 favourites. Now I'm really starting to believe. I'm not just about top 4, but I'm starting to believe that the team can play, that the team can get into a bit of a flow, a pattern, a rhythm, that they're building, they're growing together. Because football for me is very knee-jerk. Lots of fans are very, very knee-jerk. You win a game, we're amazing. You lose a game, it's manager out. And I think we need to get consistency back into opinions and consistency back into our football club. I think what's helping Tottenham this year, I'll be honest, and I think what's helping a lot of clubs is I don't think anyone's able to put a run of wins together. Other than Manchester United, who have lost 2 of their last 29 games in all competitions, no one has been in any sort of form. Arsenal were flying, they were in great form, then they didn't win for 4 games. Man City, they win 3 or 4 on the bounce, then they drop silly points like at Nottingham Forest, like a home to Brentford. No disrespect to Brentford, but Man City should be beating them at the Etihad. So there's a lot of inconsistency. Brighton, Fulham, Brentford, all these teams just tucked in below us. Win 1, draw 1, win 1, lose 1, draw 1. It's no one can seem to put a run together, which is why this is a wonderful time for Spurs to put a run together. Some might say we've got favourable fixtures coming up. Get past Chelsea, you've then got the likes of Wolves. You've then got Everton in there. You know, there's some good games for us to be playing. But these so-called favourable fixtures and these so-called good games don't mean anything if you don't get over the line. We've fallen afoul to many of those teams in the last couple of years. The likes of Middlesbrough in the Cup, Burnley in the league last year, Aston Villa in the league this year, Nottingham Forest in the Cup, Moura, Brentford where we drop points. Lots and lots of games where you think these are favourable. And it's the usual where fans go, how many points are we going to get from the next 5? And they look at the 5 games and go, 15, we're getting 15, we're going to win them all. Then we don't, then there's an excuse. Wouldn't it be nice to actually start seeing a process, a plan, an ethos? Consistency. This is the key for me. Now, we should beat Chelsea. I'm going to say this right now. If we don't beat Chelsea, for me, it's a failure. Everyone is picking up points off Chelsea, whether it be a draw, whether it be a win. We have to. We cannot be that team that plays them back into some sort of form. Can we? Yesterday, did a little show and everyone was saying, Dr. Tottenham will see you now, Chelsea. Have we still got that tag? Can we shake that tag off? Sunday will tell us. For me, I can't see any reason why we won't beat them. We're at home. We're not in the best form, but we're certainly in better form than Chelsea. And what we've got that they haven't is stability and goal scorers. I look at them and there's no stability there. And whilst I think next year, I think there'll be a force when they sort themselves out, whoever the manager be, when they get rid of some of the elder statesmen, when they bed some of these younger players from abroad into the club with a summer, I think they'll be fine. But this year, I don't want any excuses on Sunday as to why we can't beat them. I don't see who's going to score the goals for Chelsea. They've got a lot of good individual players that they're trying to meld into a team, but they haven't got a goal scorer. So for them to come to White Hart Lane, and yes, I will always call it White Hart Lane, for them to come to White Hart Lane on Sunday, and if they beat us, I will be absolutely devastated because this is not a team in form. So can we get Potter the sack, or is Dr. Tottenham going to make an appearance? I said this yesterday. I said this to Ransom Bance when I was on his show. I truly believe if Potter beats us, he saves his Chelsea career and they go on a bit of a run. They've got some more favourable games, and I think they'll then win 3 or 4 on the bounce. So are Spurs going to be the catalyst for this happening? I really, really hope not. Interested to know, what do you think of it? Is Dr. Tottenham still a thing? Is Spursy still a thing? Can we beat Chelsea? Will we beat Chelsea? Is it a disaster if Chelsea come to us after not winning all year and pick up points at our ground? Would you start Son? Does he go straight back in the 11 after coming off the bench and scoring? Does Porro get a game against Chelsea? Or are we going to go with more defensive wing-backs to probably nullify the likes of Mudryk or Mudwiki? Who marks Felix? Their creative force. Who is that? What do we think will happen? Let me know. I'm not sure. I think we should win. I hope we win. Surely we will win. But let me know your thoughts. Please like, please subscribe. And please note, I've just started a Twitch channel as well. So when I stream, I'll be streaming onto Twitch and to YouTube at the same time. So if you are on Twitch, you are on YouTube and seeing this, please subscribe. It means a lot. We're chasing down the 3,500. The channel's birthday is on the 13th of April. So I've got that amount of time to get another 300-400 subs. Please like, please subscribe. As always, much love and enjoy Pancake Day. See you later.